everybody, it's Grace with Better Path Homes. I'm a project manager on the front end, and what that means is when we get a property under contract or we're considering building on a piece of land, I will be the first person on site. I'm really looking for, what is your foundation style going to be? Is it flat enough for a slab? Do you need to do a crawl space? Do you need to bring in extra dirt so that you can build the lot up so that it's road level and you don't have to worry about drainage issues or a grinder pump or anything like that? We work very closely with your local agents and realtors, figuring out what's going to fit the neighborhood best, what is meeting a need in the community, what is the best product to build and sell here, as well as working very closely with your public works directors. So for that specific municipality, I meet them on site. We figure out where the utilities are running, what it's going to cost to build here. Are there any easements and encroachments? Do we need to do a utility extension? Anything like that. And then, of course, working very closely with the local planning and zoning department, figuring out what the requirements will be to actually build and what their process is and what they need from us to make this project run smoothly. So I love it. It's a good mix of field work and office work, being on a computer. I love collecting all of the data, as well as kind of helping see that project from blank land to getting it through permitting and actually seeing that build start to happen, the construction start, and watching those walls go up. I find it very interesting. I love my job, and I'm excited to share it with you.
Hi, I'm Matt with Better Path Homes. I'm a project manager that is in charge of the production phase of our houses. I'm with these babies from when they're just a vacant lot all the way to what you see here, our finished product, our finished houses, and every house is different. Basically, once we get permit, I liaise with our general contractor, make sure we're getting what we want as far as features, house placement, all the things that go into putting a house on a lot and building it. So we go through the construction phases. I'm checking in with them constantly, making sure we're on time, on budget. Things come up along the way, not gonna lie. There's some hiccups, city requirements, utility installs, things like that that can cause delays sometimes, but just kind of have to be managed along the way. Once we get to the end, some lot factors such as driveway placement, driveway width, and as well as like drainage plans, making sure the lot drains properly and fits all the city requirements so we can finally get the certificate of occupancy and pass all the inspections at the end. And then it's just a matter of touching everything up, putting a nice red bow on it for the agents to get on the market and hopefully find a nice new buyer. So once the house goes under contract, that's when my job gets a little more busy, a little more exciting. We're dealing with the buyers, their agents. They usually have an inspection done. There's some things that come up as far as what they're requesting, with repairs, upgrades, things like that. I kind of negotiate my way through that, make sure we're staying within reason, but making sure their houses are all fit and ready to rock. And after we go through that process and I get everything scheduled and taken care of, then it's a matter of doing an orientation with the buyers, which is my favorite part of the job. We get to walk them through their new home, show them all the bells and whistles, all the safety features, as well as making sure, all the functionalities of the house are up to speed and working properly. We'll go through like the warranty, anything they might need to know about surveys, specifically for the house, things that, might come up that you want to know as a homeowner. I'll give some basic maintenance. A lot of times it's first-time homeowners, so knowing when to change the filters and things like that, something they've probably never done in their life. So it's kind of rewarding, it's nice. Usually people are excited and they're happy to get into their new home and realize that it's tip-top and ready to move in and we're ready to rock. So that's the exciting part of my job and it's very rewarding.